cherry tree. A cherry.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Colorado Rockies. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab here, Kyle Freeland. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And that's off the inside edge. And away we go this afternoon. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And that's down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Ground ball could be two. Good feed. That's one. And that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Judge comes up empty there.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike two. Two outs, base is empty. Out to center. Doyle in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Max Fried. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a foul ball. One. Check swing, called strike. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Pulls that one foul.
Nope.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Yes. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out of bounds right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Number 9,
Nope.
the next
Ball
to
one.
hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
To third, and it stays fair. So 2 down. Here's Michael Tolia. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's
2
a ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ripped. That's back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Across is the runner from first. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Base knock center field. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sam Hilliard at the plate and takes high there. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Bellinger.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Freeland back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's the strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle corrals it, and there's 2 down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one is upstairs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Right fielder, Tyler.
Max Fried will go to work.
Freeman.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Fried, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Fly ball, center field. One up, one down.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Judge racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. Peraza getting to start at third, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Walk to open the ball game. That's out to center field. Doyle sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Snap throw to first. Peraza dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Fastball is outside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Tolia. That takes care of Grisham. Out number 3. Yanks held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker.
Now batting. Second
Owen Miller digs in now.
Miller.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line drive. Goldie takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
2 down, base is empty. Now the Rockies catcher, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's the strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs. The other way. Goldie takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 4th, it's Aaron Judge
right
now.
Fielder, Aaron Judge.
On the ground to the left, Tovar. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody
Seeing an
Bellinger.
impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing
Now
around
batting,
right there.
shortstop,
Put a great swing on that
Anthony
pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. On the ground, Miller to first. Out. Number 2. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Ripped on a line. Hilliard takes the ground, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees, and they're down 2-0. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting,
Ezekiel Tovar will hit next.
Tovar.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
Sam Hilliard.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Count.
And that one wrapped foul. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. Way high.
That's ball 2.
And that one missing low. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And first offering is fouled off. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Back in safe, really close. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Kyle Farmer. Ball one low.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And a foul ball. Hilliard, the lead runner, out at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. That missed by a lot. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hunter Goodman up next for the Rockies. On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. That ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Let's do this.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Freeland back to work. Going one.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Digging in, Oswald Peraza. That's to third. Farmer. Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Hunter Goodman. Fastball for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that drops in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, out to left. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Doyle stands in now and watches strike one. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, second baseman.
So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the catcher. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. And misses inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Goes down looking. The Rockies strand one. They're up 2-0. Back here in Denver. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Miller gets it to first. That takes care of Grisham.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tovar slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2.
Batting, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Here comes a pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Slowly on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia, and the Yanks go quietly. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rockies 2 and the Yankees nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia.
Michael Tolia.
This one in the air. Goldie makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And here is Ezekiel
Tovar.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Hilliard, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground, right side, handled by LeMahieu. Gets it to first. That is the inning. So one left for Colorado, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The Yankees looking to rally. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one outside. And that is ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Freeland done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now
Pitching change here, Tyler Kinley.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now
we're back in a new pitcher here
Yankees.
to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. This one in the air, right field. Judge has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Colorado's DH, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Up next for the Rockies.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Check swing, called strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. To the right side, LeMahieu sends it to first. Inning over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Diego Castillo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to third. Sends it to Tolia, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-1.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1. And that's outside. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the second baseman, Owen Miller. Hamilton back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. LeMahieu makes the play, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Number 9 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one inside. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering way off the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. Vodnik checks over to first, and he's back. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Check swing, no appeal. Swings and misses. That's strike one. So the tying run at second. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Miller throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch to LeMahieu. Out towards right center field. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
So a change being made out at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Jorby Bebos. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wells digs in now. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scored position.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Victor Vodnik is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Jake Bird comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Golden opportunity right here. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Oh, 1 now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Out to short. Tovar rolls across the diamond, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Luke Weaver gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a base hit.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. Nope. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Winning run on base at first. No outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's going to be Tyler Freeman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 1 down, winning run on first. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now a chance for Kyle Farmer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and the inning is over. The Rockies strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at third, here are the top half of the 10th. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. A towering shot. His second homer of this series. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 4 with a double. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Bellinger around second on his way to third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jake Bird will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 45. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one out to right. Freeman under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding.
So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
This to third, but that rolls foul. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tying run at the plate. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Lined into right. Reaching down, makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
0-1.
Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a killer. In the back, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I don't wanna butter with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a beach. A little to the little thick thing, keep it got a. Like she shot you with Davis. Ever since a young, I've been the leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the about